we have Salman from Pakistan, and then we have Surya Kumar from India. So if I'm going to compare these two gentlemen, Salman is born in 1993 when Neptune was in 25 degrees and Pluto was in 0 degrees, which is very powerful, extremely strong. And we're also looking at Surya Kumar Yadav, was born in 1990 with the planet Pluto in 0 degrees, Neptune in strong, planet Z in strong position, X is in strong position. So there is like no comparison. I mean, like both of them are equals. Okay, in some way. Only thing is that if I'm looking at the team, Pakistan team seems to be like okayish. I mean, if you're looking at the ingredients, the various batsmen, the bowlers, I don't know how to get into the names, details now, but the thing is, if you're looking at the team, our team is much more powerful. So the big question is, will India beat Pakistan in the Asia Cup final? I have exactly the same views that I had even before we had the tournament started. When we have to predict any kind of tournament which is bigger, then it becomes easier to predict. I mean, I'm talking about a tournament like a World Cup or an IPL, which have larger significance. And there are much more bigger stakeholders. Even if you're looking at an IPL, there will be captains coming from Australia or South Africa, and the Indian captains have to compete against them. So only the bestest of people with I don't know if there is any word, with the most awesome horoscope, they are the ones who actually win. So you need to have somebody who has Uranus, Neptune, Pluto in the 0, 10, 25 degrees, and only then you win such kind of a tournament. And as the tournament's significance goes down, then anyone with a slightly lesser horoscope can also win. Okay, so if you're looking at, let's say, a Ranji Trophy, for example, can be won by somebody who has slightly weaker horoscope, because it's not a major tournament. What happens is it's about a spread of the karmic quota. So the best people with the best horoscopes win the best tournaments, and people with slightly lesser horoscopes win the lesser tournament. That is how it works. But of course, sometimes what happens is you can also have someone who has an extraordinary horoscope which is beyond anybody's comparison, and they go on to win everything possible. I mean, the examples can be someone like an MS Dhoni. So now we have Salman from Pakistan, and then we have Surya Kumar from India. So if I'm going to compare these two gentlemen, Salman is born in 1993 when Neptune was in 25 degrees and Pluto was in 0 degrees, which is very powerful, extremely strong. And we're also looking at Surya Kumar Yadav, was born in 1990 with the planet Pluto in 0 degrees, Neptune in strong, planet Z in strong position, X is in strong position. So there is like no comparison. I mean, like both of them are equals. Okay, in some way. Only thing is that if I'm looking at the team, Pakistan team seems to be like okayish. I mean, if you're looking at the ingredients, the various batsmen, the bowlers, I don't know how to get into the names, details now, but the thing is, if you're looking at the team, our team is much more powerful. Though I would definitely love to have some more changes in the Indian squad, but still we have a very good squad. Probably by the end of this tournament there would be some changes that can come up, which will ensure that we have even better squad for the T20 World Cup. Now the question is, the Asia Cup is of a slightly lesser significance compared to a World Cup or an IPL or a T20 World Cup or even a Champions Trophy. So compared to that, Asia Cup is a smaller tournament. So which can be won by both of them. Okay, so both of them have equal horoscopes, and in fact Pakistan becomes a big threat even in the T20 World Cup. So now, do these two gentlemen have the possibilities of winning both the tournaments? I would say probably yes. But the only thing is that in terms of, if I'm going to look at in the logical progression of the years, you had a 87 born winning the last T20 World Cup. Okay, so probably there is a higher possibility that instead of a 93 born, a 1990 born can win the upcoming T20 World Cup, which is the larger tournament, which is the more significant tournament. Surya Kumar Yadav has got a higher chances of winning the T20 World Cup, the upcoming one, and Salman has got a lesser chance to win that, So which means why? Because logical progression and the best horoscope, So from that perspective, even a person with a lesser significant horoscope can win this tournament, which is the Asia Cup. So that is where Pakistan has got a chance. So what it means is that Pakistan really has, I wouldn't be really surprised, okay, if Pakistan wins this match and wins the tournament. Okay, and if it happens, I'll tell you what, I'll be happy, because it's a like let such small tournament be won by Pakistan. It's okay, right? It's a very insignificant tournament, right? Sri Lanka has won one Asia Cup, and it doesn't really matter, right? We need to win bigger tournaments. So if India lose this, I'll be very happy, because what will happen is at least the selectors and everyone will wake up to the fact that there are some big players who are missing, and they should be given chances, and they should be in the part of the T20 setup, and they will be there for the T20 World Cup. Probably we'll have even stronger squad, because something wrong has to happen to shake up the entire system. Maybe it will be a good thing actually. At the same time, if India goes on to win, once again I wouldn't be surprised, because Suryakumar Yadav has got a phenomenal horoscope, and he definitely has it in him to win one smaller tournament and also one bigger tournament. So what it means is that, see, I'm not going to give you a conclusive answer. Okay, if you're expecting a conclusive answer, I can't. I can only give a conclusive answer if I have the exact birth details of both Salman as well as Sky. I don't have the exact birth details of both of them. I tried to reach but couldn't get. So it's not possible to say that, but either of the two teams can win. And if India is going to lose, don't worry. It's okay. It's only a smaller tournament. It only means that India can win the bigger prize, okay, and which is winning the T20 World Cup. And if Pakistan wins, okay, it's good for them. Let them rejoice. Okay, but then we know that we will have the bigger chance at the bigger cherry.